Yeah, Chad and Lauren, good afternoon. I can tell you now that the suspect in this incident has been arrested. This was a situation that has been happening all day long since 9 a.m. this morning. About 8 to 9 agencies were helping the Caswell County Sheriff's Office in assisting with this situation. Now, I'm going to run through exactly kind of what happened here. So 2 officers came to the home to serve a domestic violence order. Once they arrived, deputies say the suspect in the home immediately started firing shots. One deputy was hit and the other helped drag him to safety. EMS then arrived here on scene and took him to a local hospital where he is alert and responsive. And we got some sound here from the public information officer who spoke about this deputy who was shot multiple times. Take a listen.
There's no doubt it's a altering, life-changing experience, and anytime that we're in law enforcement, these are the things that possibly can happen, and we never hope that it happens to one of ours. And today it has seemed to happen, here in Caswell County.
And we're about to go ahead and take this press conference right here, right now. I'm going to step out of the way. Here is an update again. The suspect has been arrested. Here's the public information officer for the Caswell County Sheriff's Office.
Sir, give us an update on what occurred.
The update from earlier today, we started with a domestic violence order. 2 officers went to serve the domestic violence order. Upon them getting out of their vehicles, speaking with the suspect, not seeing the suspect, gunshots rang out. One of our officers was struck multiple times. At that point, they were able to get our officer actually from the scene. First responders, EMS, took care of him. We're very thankful. Right now, our officer is actually in stable condition at Duke University. The suspect at this time, he has surrendered and has been placed under arrest. And at this time, he's been taken to the Caswell County Detention Center.
Talk about this a week after what we saw in Wayne County and this happening to one of your officers today. What's been going through your mind all day?
As much as we do this job, we kind of constantly look around and you sometimes never think that it happens in your place. And this being a small, fun-loving community in itself, this happens. So it can happen anywhere.
Sir, what can you tell us about the injured deputy? How long has he been with the department? Are you releasing a name? Any other details?
He's been with the department approximately 3.5 years. And his name is Arran Tyndall. But right now he's in good spirits. He's very responsive. He's coherent. So we're very thankful from that standpoint as well.
And the suspect that you just detained, you had mentioned earlier, he was not known to you. It's not a place that you frequented often. What else do we know? Did you recover a weapon?
Weapon has been recovered, and we feel like that it may be more weapons that's there. That'll be within the investigation itself as that continues, because this still is an ongoing investigation.
Can you confirm that you were serving domestic violence papers on this gentleman?
I can confirm there was domestic violence order, yes.
Okay.
Was that the gentleman that was walking down with the officers behind him?
Yes, sir.
Anything about him you'd
Name
like to
or
share?
anything of that nature?
The name that we actually have is a Kevin Da Silva. I have no unknown age of that sort, but like I say, this is still within the investigation.
How heavily armed was he? That was a lot of the reports on the scanner traffic this afternoon, that it was a dangerous situation for you guys to go in. Was that true, and what did you find?
Hey, I always feel like that, when you're using rifles in that sense, it's very dangerous. Any gun would be very dangerous, but from this standpoint, that was very dangerous. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, we're so thankful that our officer was able to, what I feel like, will be able to make a recovery. We want to thank all the agencies that took part. I can't now stand here and tell you name by name which agencies, but they were a lot, and it was greatly appreciated from Sheriff Durden and the Sheriff's Department.
And you said earlier that you were working with multiple agencies to get him out safely and make sure there was no harm to any of the officers. Was that peaceful, him coming out, or was there any other?
He actually came out. He surrendered without any other force that needed to be addressed at that moment. So he came out and he's been arrested and he's on his way to the Caswell County Sheriff's Office.